Well, there is her first press briefing, Kayleigh McEnany, doing her first press briefing. It felt more like a traditional White House press secretary giving a briefing, very short but concise answers for the most part. She clearly had a couple of points she wanted to get out there. She brought up Michael Flynn on her own. Nobody else wanted to do that, I think, at one point. And that is notable. So she clearly had some politics she wanted to accomplish, some to-do lists there. But for the most part, I think gave a very, Katie, normal White House press briefing. If normal is defined by what we were used to with White House press briefings that sort of go back over the last decade, if you will. But, you know, it's day one. It is notable the effort and how much they're going out of their way to try to defend Michael Flynn. And the biggest head scratcher of it all is, but he pled guilty. And that's somehow, as a lot of people say, that is the part of this. It's like, I don't think that exonerates him, right? Like that's the, these notes add to these notes from the FBI, add to the story, perhaps, but it's not as exculpatory as I think the White House wants it to look.
He pleaded guilty. That's the end of it. He pleaded guilty. Chuck, what I want to take away from this, or what my biggest takeaway is from this, is that we're not seeing the president. We had seen the president every night during these coronavirus task force briefings for over an hour, a lot of the time, where he took questions and confronted reporters and made suggestions like inject bleach into your lungs. And after that, it's been reported that the president was told that that was not a good idea and that these briefings were doing more harm than good. What we've seen now is the president in different scenarios talking about economics, something that they believe seems like they believe is more comfortable with, and out of the realm of health policy and what is going on in this country in terms of pandemic response, the health pandemic response. So we're not seeing the president here. Instead, we're seeing his press secretary. I will also make one other note. I remember Sarah Huckabee Sanders' first press briefing, and it was very similar to this, very polite with the back and forth. She also, I believe, made the pledge that she wouldn't lie at that podium. But it changed as time went on and as reporters pushed with facts, and she pushed back with, the spin that the White House would give. No doubt. And as I noted, this is the new chief of staff, Mark Meadows. I think he's trying to do what a lot of new chiefs of staff have done, try to get his arms more around the processes of the West Wing. This is one of those processes. Let's see how long this lasts. And I think that's always been the lesson with for Trumpologists over the years.